Welcome to Tarot Talk Tuesday. My name is Elihu John, also known as El. I am an energy healer, Reiki master, tarot reader, and licensed massage therapist. I do a weekly collective reading for my collective of light warriors who live ordinary lives in an extraordinary way. And this is how we clear the dark. Without further ado, I am going to get into the collective reading. This week's collective reading for October 20th through 26th is called We Are God. So I'm just going to read it, and then I'm going to have a little commentary about it and about some of the cards that are in it. And then I will do a few one-card readings for those who have asked for it this week. So let's begin. And I'm going to be reading off of my screen. There is a great collective purging of energy going on, and it comes with events and experiences that may not be the most pleasant to go through. Hold your contentment in these moments and understand that you are doing the most important work you can do just by being present. You are the boots on the ground, and your presence matters. Because you are here, you must also understand that the universe has your back. This means that as you do your work and take your steps, however uncertain you may feel about the outcome, others are diligently creating the safety you need to step forward. We are working together to make this happen. In cases of conflict or confusion, remember to connect back to love. Offer grace and forgiveness. Hold space for big feelings. Know that we are alchemizing them by allowing them to pass through with love. We, as souls and human bodies, are filtering the energy around us, purifying it as we feel into our bodies. This is our work, spinning flax into gold as we do our time in the dungeon of difficulty. But we do it for a good reason, and we are rewarded for our efforts. It all evens out. We as humans have no need to place gods on pedestals or idolize other beings in other realms. We are on par with galactic beings of light across dimensions. We may even be these beings, playing human while we figure out how to shift Earth higher. It is not humility to debase or belittle humanity. It is humility to fearlessly discover and honor who we are, as we honor all others in their true identities. If the source of all that is can also be defined as God, and we are part of that whole, then it is no stretch of the imagination or logic to know that we are all God. Your connection to divinity is being called into center stage as you define yourself in a more holistic way. How do you relate to the concept of God? And how does that need to heal to include your own divinity? Among other words evoking honor, reverence has been polarized into a hierarchy of power and oppression. But let's bring it back into perspective. We are God, pretending not to be God. And if we reverence God in whatever form that is, we should be reverencing ourselves. Reverence for ourselves means taking ourselves seriously, giving ourselves the care and kindness we would give someone we deeply love and respect, having faith in ourselves, having faith in the whole big picture working out, seeing ourselves as all and all as ourselves, and giving honor to it all. In the end, the work we do to free ourselves and our beautiful soul family is sacred work, worthy of praise and support. The heavy lifting we are doing may prompt us to doubt our strength, but like a bodybuilder straining under the load of the maximum amount of weight, we cannot truly see how strong we are until we have put it down and recovered from our effort. So we might as well believe in and hype ourselves up while we are on the stage performing such a great feat. Our loved ones witnessing our efforts have nothing but love and hope for us. Keep strengthening your resolve by honoring, loving, and reverencing yourself and your work. All of it makes more of a difference than you can see yet. Alahujan. The cards for this week are in order. I will start with the guiding card on the left, 8 of Fire, and then in the center of the wheel, 9 of Wind, and then starting at the top of the wheel and going going clockwise, 4 of Water, the Devil, 8 of Earth, the Emperor, 6 of Water, and Karma. So we have quite a few major arcana cards. We have the Devil card, the Emperor card, and Karma. And then we have 4, 8, 6, 8 again. We have 11, which is a master number, 15, and 4. And then we also have 9. So there is a lot going on numerologically speaking this week as well. We are seeing the beginning of something of it feels like stability. It feels like the stability of our self-confidence. And from the stability of our self-confidence, we're going to be seeing a lot more belief in our own efforts and a lot more success in our efforts as well. The guiding card is 8 of Fire, 8 of Wands, the Lightning Path. This one in this particular deck is similar to the Tower card, but it's a different perspective. Instead of seeing the tower crumbling, we are seeing the lightning strike it. This is very much the energy of being the change that we wish to see. The interesting thing about the central card, 9 of Wind, is in this deck it is also called it's 9 of Swords. It's also called the Screen. And from this card, I'm seeing that there is a lot of clearing going on around us. A lot of astral entities from the 4th dimension that are causing issues for us are being cleared. This is work that we are doing, but also others are doing with us. So bear with it. There's a lot being cleared, and it is massive. If you are feeling like you need clearing, figure out a way to get that clearing for yourself. Also take some time for yourself. Give yourself time to rest and recenter as often as you can, because the amount of shifting that we collectively are doing is having an impact on our energy as light warriors. We are also seeing... Oh, okay. The way that these cards are set up right now is also a Merkaba. So we have the upside down triangle of the Emperor at the bottom, Karma, and the Devil at either side. That is something where we are clearing through, how to put it, we are clearing through the things that we have held on to, especially in sacral chakra. So this can be some deep wounding, deep connections and ties that we need to clear in order to move forward and that have us kind of stuck. It's important for us to recognize that we are not stuck in trauma, we are exhuming it. So keep going, keep doing, keep claiming your sovereignty. That's what the Emperor is saying. And then the triangle that has the point up has the 4 of Water, which is pouring water into a lake, basically. It's the collective efforts of everyone pouring in. And this has a lot to do with how we feel as well, with the way that we feel. It looks like integrating different parts of ourselves in order to find true emotional peace for once. and to create a better narrative for our lives and what we want our lives to look like. We also have faith and the mountain in that triangle on the bottom. The mountain is about building blocks, fundamentals, going back to fundamentals, and then building on top of those. This is all very integrative work. This is everything coming together. And then we have faith, which is Six of Water or Six of Cups, which is all about celebrating with family and leaning on each other and finding balance between leaning on someone and being leaned on, and having very clear boundaries about what we can give and what we need to receive and from whom. It is important to understand that if you need something and someone cannot give it, and they're telling you in one way or another that they cannot give it, whether that's healthy or not, your ability to receive is not tied to them. It is directly tied to the universe at large, so you need to be asking the right sources. And if someone says no, that is a gift. That is a gift of honesty. And you will have your needs met. Keep looking in the right places, but be willing to respect other people's no and offer grace to them. Again, this is coming back to the theme of we are all God. We are all these beautiful souls doing our part, and we're not meant to be doing all of it alone. We are meant to work together, and in working together, one person cannot take all of the control, and one person cannot tell everyone else what to do and expect that everything's going to turn out all right, because it's not like that. This is an egalitarian society, and we are all worthy of having our needs met and offering love and receiving love. So that's my take on the Tarot of the Week. Let me know how you feel about it and what you got from it in the comments. Let's see. We will now go to the one cards, and give me a second as I go grab my cards. Alright, thank you. I hope that you don't hear too much interference from the background. They're doing construction in my neighborhood. Okay. So the first card is for Summer. And what message does Summer need today? Summer gets One of Fire, or One of Wands. This card is talking about not forcing your divine path. Don't force things to happen. Allow the chaos to present itself. Pick your path through it, and then allow the chaos to dissipate around you. Keep going with your affirmations. One affirmation that really helps with this is, everything is always working out for me. That one's really useful. That's from Abraham Hicks. It's lovely. So allow things to work out for you. The next card we have is for Patricia. Patricia, you had several possible cards. We're going to go with this one because this is part of the Tarot of the Week. This is Eight of Wind, Eight of Swords, Power Shield. It's actually not part of the reading. You are in a period of learning how to master yourself. You're in a period of learning how to shut out the noise and create a safe space within yourself. There's a lot of hurt going on, and there's a lot of transformation energy. But in that transformation, you have to understand that you are transforming the manifestations. You're not transforming your actual soul so much as remembering who your soul is. So be mindful that if again, if you don't feed the drama, it's gonna die down. It's gonna blow over like a storm blowing out. And this is very much being able to put up a boundary and say, you know what, I'm not in a position to contribute to this situation. I am in a position to take care of me and to retreat right now. I love you too much to fight with you. I think that's very important. There's also a sense of balance and a sense of moving through trauma, moving through disquiet. I'm not sure what your relationship to the hurricanes and the storms and any other disquiet in the world going on right now is, but when these things come up, it could also be triggering past life situations in us and causing more stress or activating that stress from a previous experience. And honestly, in this life, we've had several big events that have been collective trauma. So if those come up and you realize that you are feeling a certain way, understand that your feelings may not necessarily be about current situations. They may be triggered by current situations, but giving yourself space to heal from past situations is going to help you to move forward productively. And there is never a time to regret being kind. And kindness doesn't mean niceness. I think this is a great message for everyone. Kindness does not mean being nice. It doesn't necessarily mean using a nice tone of voice or like hiding the truth from someone to spare their feelings. That's nice. That's not kind. Kindness is acting in a right way, understanding that doing so is fair and is going to be the best long-term solution. Now I'm going to pull a card for the collective who is here watching, who's going to be watching the recording at any time. And this is important. The Hanged Man. It is time to let go. It is time to let go of controlling everything. It is time to let go of the trauma. It is time to let go of everything holding us back and of mindsets that are keeping us playing small. Because we are learning how to accept our own divinity in a balanced way that doesn't prioritize ourselves over other people in an unhealthy way or other people over us in an unhealthy way, we need to learn what authority is really about and what divinity is, what honor is, what reverence is. Are we all in? Are we holding back? Because if you are giving up something entirely, like if you are giving up some addictive substance or some addictive behavior, such as continuing to live in a trauma bond with someone, are you all in? Do you truly and fully believe that it is the right thing to do to let go of it? If so, let go. And this could be a painful process for a minute, but it's kind of like labor to give birth. It's a process that can be very difficult, but is so worth it in the end. And you are having pain with a purpose on this. That is what the Hanged Man is about, is pain with a purpose and being able to allow yourself to give up something that is holding you back. When we talk about giving something up, when we talk about sacrifice, we're not talking about sacrificing things that we need. That is unhealthy. We are talking about sacrificing things that we do not need, that we feel attached to, and that we don't know how to exist without yet, but we believe that we don't need it. And once we see that something is no longer serving us or never served us in the first place, it can be really hard to give up. But when we do so, we will find more wisdom and more support. We will find more alignment with what we are really supposed to be holding on to and what we are really supposed to be reaching out for. So it's important not to feed ourselves with junk energy, junk food, junk drinks, junk people, like junk relationships that cause more trauma. It is important to give those up so that we have space for something new. And this one hits me in the feels because I'm trying to give up food that does not really satisfy, but that feeds stress responses. And so this is also good for me to understand that it's important to feed myself with good things and to choose better options whenever possible. But also, I'm doing that in balance. But do I really believe that I can? Do we believe that there will be someone to catch us? Or that we don't need to be caught? Do we believe that when our time hanging upside down from the world tree is over, that we will be able to get down somehow? And that it will be the best thing for us? So that is the collective message for those who are watching here, to supplement the tarot of the week, which is again the collective message for those who watch here. Yeah, I think that was a beautiful session. This one was a short one, and I'm not sad about it. I think it was exactly what it needed to be. Keep shining, keep going, reverence yourself, believe in yourself, treat yourself the way that you wish to be treated, and hold yourself sacred. And as you do that, you will be able to more fully step into your purpose in clearing the dark and in establishing the light. Because clearing the dark is the first step, but establishing and restoring light is the whole purpose for doing it. So get out of holding on to whatever it is that you're holding on to. It can be useful to hold on to a grudge, or to remember things, or to feel and embrace that pain. But once you have cleared the thing causing pain, you are supposed to be coming back to ease, comfort, joy, and success. I love you. You got this. Keep going.